Alright guys, so this is gonna be my Diddy rant. So we know about the diddler doing his junk, his crimes, the diddler. I'm just gonna say it right now. I never liked Diddy, Puffy, whatever he wants to call himself, Sean Combs, because whatever Diddy, that's nonsense. But Sean Combs, never liked him, never was a fan of his, and it's just every day there's more and more revelations of what's going on with him, and it gets more and more disgusting, and then now all these people that are, that have been to the parties and whatnot, that are complicit, right? And that's like a whole other video. But talking about Sean Combs, it's just disgusting. It's sad, depressing, and disgusting. And what I want to say is that I'm Latino, and I feel really embarrassed for the black community, for the African American black community. Bill Cosby, Diddy, Michael Jackson, and his issues, and it's like I feel like Will Smith, well, when he did that whole stupidity of slapping Chris Rock, which is a black on black crime, that he didn't even get prosecuted for. That's a whole other video. But I feel really, again, sad, depressed, embarrassed for the black community, because they're heroes. They would call it black excellence. They would talk about Will Smith, black excellence, and all this, and Jay-Z. I throw Jay-Z in that, and all these rich billionaire tycoons that are in the the entertainment business, that are what you have to call them. They are leaders in the black community, right? And it's just so unfortunate that the majority of these people are just disgusting. They're look, these parties going on. There's minors. There's minors. There's allegedly. Come on, this happened. Everyone knows this happened. I don't need to be a lawyer to know that this all this happened. There's witnesses. It happened. When there's smoke, there's fire. And it's, again, just the point that I'm just trying to make and trying to spit it out is that, again, I just feel really bad for the black community, and I just feel sorry for them, because they're leaders. They're the majesty, the entertainment athletes, whatever, all these people that are coming out, all these rappers, all these people in entertainment that are all tied up in this web of disgust. It's sad, because these are the people that that community looks up to, and now that it's been revealed that all these things are just coming out of the woodwork, it's just sad. And again, I said I'm Latino, and I might get negative comments saying, that's not none of your business. You're not black. That's true. I'm not. But this kind of reminds me of something that at the same time, it's my opinion. Like, everyone can have an opinion, and this is my channel, this is my rant. And but this kind of reminds me of of a time that I was embarrassed of a Latino, this Mexican guy. I'm Ecuadorian, from Ecuadorian blood, but this Mexican guy that I was an Uber driver, and I was driving him around, him and his buddies in California, and he was just acting like an idiot. He was just acting really drunk and stupid, and he was just being, the worst customer. And what I remember from that exchange is where we almost got into a fight. I almost hit him. He almost hit me. He almost hit me. I was going to defend myself, but he was telling me how he wanted to hit me, and he was all bad and everything. It was a whole huge long story, and I'm just like looking at him. I'm like, I go, go for it. I want you to try, so I could knock him out. But the thing that I think I told him is that I go, you should be embarrassed of yourself. I'm like, you make the Latinos look bad. And he's just another drunk Mexican. I'm not saying they're all drunk, Mexican, all Mexican or drunks, but just another drunk Latino. This guy happened to be Mexican, and just embarrassing. And again, I just remembered that instance where this guy was an embarrassment. And again, I just feel for the African American community. Bill Cosby, Diddy, all these things that are coming out, where it's like all these famous people were involved with murders and sex parties, and sex parties, but like people being abused in these said parties. Again, disgusting. And the last thing I'll just say, I'm repeating myself, but it's just a shame that the leaders for that community are just, rotten people. And I'm not saying I feel like Trump. Not all, some, not all are bad. Some are good. Some are great. But the ones that are in question are the most powerful, right? Yeah, you got billionaires. You got Oprah. You got Tyler Perry. I'm a huge fan. Was a huge fan of TD Jakes. I don't know what happened with TD Jakes. I just don't know. And his ministry touched me in my life at a time where I was in a dark period in my life, and as I was rebuilding my spirit in a really dark moment of my life, I was consuming a lot of TD Jakes' ministries, his preachings and whatnot, and very, very grateful. And I remember there was a friend that I had. Again, long story. He's no longer my friend. He called TD Jakes a charlatan, and I remember I defended. I go, hey, wait a second, don't say that about TD Jakes. And now he left, and he resigned. Sad. Ultimately, listen, we're human beings, right? We are flesh and blood. I'm not perfect either. I got my ugliness of being a human being that makes mistakes. That's fine. But I at least know who God is. I at least know right and wrong, and I try to do right. I try to walk the walk. And these Hollywood elites, they think they're gods, right? I mean, look at Jay-Z with the Jova and all this nonsense, and And I hear back to Diddy. I hear these tapes about Diddy yelling at everybody in the vicinity, saying, "I'm Diddy. I'm this. I'm that. I'm a king. I'm whatever I want, I get," and just yelling at whatever I effing want, I effing get, and this and that, and you know. Now we just have to see where all this goes. And then there's people talking about how there's people trying to get him, and just there's a million conspiracy theories flying around right now, and all of them sound true. Every time I hear a news story about Sean Combs, it sounds so freaking true, and I believe it. I shouldn't. I ultimately don't. But it just sounds like the profile. I'm like, it's just disgusting. And to my African American brothers, I'm sorry you guys are going through that, because if this was a Latino actor, or I mean rapper or singer or whatever, it's J-Lo's embarrassing sometimes, right? My wife calls J-Lo Thanos, because she's got like the 5 rings, the five rings of or the gems, the Infinity Stone, the Infinity Gauntlet, because of all the marriages and divorces, actually is the word. But anyways, that's my Diddy rant. Ultimately, God help us. We all need Jesus. Everyone here on this spinning planet. We all need to be cleansed by God. But anyways, those are my thoughts. If you guys disagree, what are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments.